Hey there, positive people. You got Dana here, and I have not done a Q&A in a long time, and I haven't posted a video in a while either. I still have some footage left over from Friday Harbor that I haven't posted yet that I need to get done. I just didn't feel like really doing any YouTube stuff recently. But yeah, now I'm like back in the swing of it, so the time off was good. I've just been, living and enjoying this summer. I just hung out with my friend last night and we had a good time, had drinks, kikied, it was fun. So that's going on, but more than anything else, I did want to get some cues aid. So as I do, instead of using the YouTube Studio app, I'm actually just in my community comments section, and I'm gonna try and do as many as possible to make up for the fact that we haven't gotten a Q&A done in quite a while. And yeah, I'm probably gonna post an update video as well after this. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this going. Gonna cue some A's, gonna respond to comments as best as I can. The first thing that I see here is from Dexter Craig. He said, "Thank you so much. I'm over here in tears. This video helped on so many levels." That was the leaving Atlanta because I was miserable video. I just want to tell y'all that it's super cathartic to just be able to put everything out there about my situation, because a lot of people fuck up, and we always see the end result for people, but people never talk about the progress made, what they learned, what they took from certain experiences. And more than anything else, in a nutshell, the DUI for me was just extremely humbling. And for some people it takes illness. For some people it takes, like I said, for me that was like a rock bottom for me. So even though it wasn't like that catastrophic of a situation, to have that happen just, like I said, put a lot of things into perspective and humbled me. So I'm glad that you got something out of the video, and I hope you cried like happy tears and not sad tears. So yeah, Aaron Lusher said on the pros and cons video, same, hate the traffic, and I've lived in Seattle all my life. For anyone who cares, if you're on Instagram, I'm on Instagram at RainCityDana. Someone asked about it. I responded to this comment. But for anyone who does want to follow me on IG, I am RainCityDana, all one word, on IG. And if your account's cool, I'll follow back. I love to follow people who take cool pictures. So if you do, I'll follow you back. Let's see here. Blue Alice said, "Oh my God, you live in Edmonds. I grew up there." Yeah. Cool. Cool, girl. Cool. Let's see here. Knowledge Cope said, "I want to move out there. I noticed jobs calling me back right away. Now I got to find a place." See, I told you. If you want to, my advice to anyone who's considering the move is I would take your current resume, put a fake address on it, send it out, call around about some jobs, and see how many callbacks you get back. If you get a lot, good. Good. And I think if you're moving anywhere, that's something that you should probably do, is get your resume out in the area and see who, and see what sort of callbacks and responses you get. That can definitely help kind of make the decision a little easier. Daniel Nunez, I think, said on the Racism in Seattle video, subscribed. "I really feel you on folks being passive aggressive. My mom's family is from the South and is my white side. My dad and his family are from central Mexico. I gotta be more white with the white folks, and I gotta be more Mexican than the Mexicans." Just a joke from the Selena movie. Yeah, I got the Selena reference. I did. But my Spanish sucks. Anyway, I like your videos. We're all human, and hopefully we shall be treated equally. I know it doesn't always happen, but positive vibrations to you. I stay around Portland, by the way. Peace." Peace, Daniel. Thank you so much for the positive words. I try it, to always look at things as like glass half full. Just with everything that's going on in the news and my day-to-day dealing, sometimes it can be really disheartening and sometimes I like get in my head about the fact that I feel like there's never gonna be an end to like this systemic racism that's going on, and it's frustrating, and I take it personal that like, you know, my brothers and sisters are getting murdered in cold blood and no one's being, you know, held accountable for it. It's like super upsetting. And a lot of the time people, when they hear folks crying out about this stuff, it's just like, I don't want to hear about it. And it's just like, how else can we get the word out unless we make people aware of the harsh realities, you know, when the statistics are there. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about it. But yeah, thank you again, Daniel, for the kind words. Xiao Shen, I hope I said that right. I'm sorry if I didn't. At a peek into a day in my life, said, lovely person and cute child. Keep up the good work and much success. Thank you. Let's see here. Heather Pearson says, Seattle's been my dream city for years now. I would love to move there once I graduate college. Your video is so informative. I'm happy it helped, Heather. I'm happy it helped. And I wish you luck. Cahill Sifford said, most of the scene here is queer underground. It's definitely alive. There just isn't a lot of advertising. On my part, Seattle's party scene sucks. I made that video, and I guess I'll take this time to kind of clarify what I meant. If I said in the video that I felt like there wasn't a nightlife, then that was just me, you know, sticking my foot in my mouth. What I meant to say was just, I'm just used to a much larger nightlife scene. There is stuff to do in Georgia for the over 30 crowd. There's stuff to do for teenagers. If you want to dance, you know, that's an option. If you want to just hang out at a lounge, that's an option. Hookah bars, sports bars, like there's just a lot. Obviously there's the party scene and the party promotion scene, and that's also really huge. And coming from Atlanta, I'm just used to a larger scene, and there's nothing wrong with things being underground and queer. So I hope to Cahill Sifford, and I'm sorry if I said your name wrong, if I gave you the impression in the video that if I gave you the impression in the video that the scene is not alive and well, then my apologies, because that is definitely not what I meant to do. Etta Jones asked, how is life there today for you? Life for me right now is fucking rosy as shit. I'm happy. There are some days where I wake up and I'm not so happy. But in general, I am definitely much happier here than I was the last 3 years I spent in Georgia. And I feel like I have gotten a huge chunk of my life back. Like I said, sky's the limit, and I'm just happy about the future, and I'm just, you know, life's good. Life is really good. Life is lovely. Life is awesome. I have one friend, one good friend, and she fucking slays. So yeah. What else here? Oh yeah, my laptop's touchscreen. Oh, why am I such a dork today? Let's see here. Etta Jones also says, hi there, I can relate to 100%. I appreciate the things you've shared. Single mother of 4 kids hoping to move there. God bless you and your child. Are you still in Seattle? And I responded to her that yes, I still am. I don't plan on moving unless there's an economic downturn. So I will be here. Basically, I think at this point in my life too, I just want to be where the money is. So I will continue to be here. I like that it's different from home. I'm learning to appreciate the idiosyncrasies that make Seattle so cool. You know, being here has changed me a lot. I don't feel like I would have decided to be vegan if it weren't for moving out here. I feel like I live a much more minimalist lifestyle because I'm out here. Because I don't have like a lot of friends and stuff like that. I'm not. Also, too, I feel like maturity has helped, too. So let me not say that, oh, yeah, Seattle just bettered me in all these ways. I feel like obviously I've matured quite a bit, but I just feel like I make better decisions now. I feel more at peace with just life and where I'm headed. I don't want for much, and I'm able to do YouTube, which is great, and my job pays me enough that I can, have some leisure and do stuff. And like I said, it's left me with enough time to do the channel, and I like the fact that Marley's, in a much better school than she was previously. Not to say that the last school she was at before we moved was bad, but just, I like the fact, too, that she's just around so many different cultures and stuff like that. I just went off on a tangent. I'm sorry. Okay, so Jazzbot, hope I said that right, said, my question is whether there is a Hispanic population in Seattle, and if you can speak to how Hispanic people are viewed and treated. I realize it might be impossible for you to answer, but just curious. I really want to experience something new, and for some reason, Seattle interests me. I feel like they're going to treat you exactly how they treat black people. And if you have issues with that, I would say don't move here. I was definitely under the impression that Seattle was more tolerant than it actually is, and it's not. I feel like the queer community is much more accepted than a lot of other subgroups. So I don't know. It's definitely opened my eyes, but that I don't want to move as a result. Like, racism's everywhere. It just is what it is. So, if that doesn't bother you, then, you'll be fine. Let's see here. What else? Jolly Day says he wishes there was a place where black people did talk about their, like, racial experiences. I wish there was a place too. Just a place that was dedicated solely to that, maybe, but I'm sure that exists, and we're just not aware of what it is. Meg said, yay on going vegan. I responded to her and said thanks. Keep in mind now, my skin is way better. I've dropped some weight, which for me initially was a big part of the reason why I made the switch. And yeah, I love the animals. The animals are cool with me. It wasn't, like I said, the main reason why I did it. So that was just a fringe benefit. And apparently it lowers your carbon footprint, which is also really cool, I think. So yeah. Loving the veggie life. Asarad, I totally said that wrong. Asarad or Asa Rad said, I went through a very similar experience when I lived in California. I feel like most of the West Coast is like that. There's this faux progressive culture that folks get carried away with, but it's just as racist as any other part of this country. You ain't never lied, girl. You have such a strong spirit, and they won't break you. Best of luck to you on your goals. Thank you so much, man. I got mad goals, son. Mad goals. So, yeah. And I feel like I can accomplish those things here. I don't feel like because of how minorities are treated that I'm not going to be able to accomplish my goals. And like I said, the things that I want for myself are much. I want to learn how to code, which I can teach myself. Like I said, want this channel to eventually become a part-time job, which it's slowly turning into. I, want to be able to live a comfortable life, and I live a fairly comfortable life, but one thing that I do want sooner than later is a fucking apartment with AC, because this summer is beating my ass. Okay, let's see here. I've been wanting to move to Seattle, but I've heard the rent is high, and I was wondering if it's true. Can you tell me the rent for apartments in Seattle. And someone actually answered this question for Diane, but yeah, rent is high. Rent is very high in Seattle. If money is an issue, I would pick somewhere else to move to. But I mean, as long as you're making a competitive wage, it's not an issue. So, you know, it's fine. And you can live like, somewhere where it's not so expensive. Like Everett's an area that's kind of, got pretty affordable housing, as well as like Renton and places like that. So just do your research. Seattle isn't end all be all. You can be here in Washington and live somewhere cheap. There's definitely places you can be. So don't worry too much about that. Let's see here. A lot of people commented on the Q&A fail video, and I think I responded to most people. Somebody asked me about Atlanta being Black Hollywood and the music scene and stuff like that. I'm gonna say this to anybody who wants to get into music. YouTube is your vessel. It is your vessel. Do not think that you need to move somewhere in order to be a star. If you're a star, you'll get discovered wherever you are, okay? Remember, one of the biggest pop stars in the world got discovered through YouTube, Justin Bieber, okay? And all the boy was doing was posting, his stuff on his YouTube channel. I don't know why people feel like, unless it's like you want to be a movie star or something like that, yeah, you need to move to California to go on auditions. But if music is something that you want to do, open up that SoundCloud, get an Instagram, start getting active on Instagram so you can promote your stuff. And yeah, be active on YouTube. I feel like any creative person should have a YouTube channel, in my personal opinion. And whatever you decide to post on that channel is your business. But please take advantage of the free platform that you get in YouTube, if that's what you want to do. Because I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, there are a lot of people that move to Atlanta to be a star, and they end up working, at McDonald's or something like that, and buying club clothes. Like I said, it's just, you end up on this whole pendulum cycle of dealing with phonies, and you, as a result, end up turning into a phony. You know what I mean? Like, the likelihood of you getting discovered by, like, Tyler Perry or someone is, like, the chance of getting struck by lightning. And I think we need to start making our opportunities, and not feeling like, oh, you got to be somewhere to make those things happen. You know what I'm saying? And I said all that. And keep in mind, I had to move to make opportunities for myself. But I think for that in particular, I don't feel like you need to be in Atlanta to make moves happen. I think you just need to have yourself an internet presence. But that's just me. And I hope that didn't come off condescending, because I didn't want it to be. Yeah, and I think that's it. I went back 2 weeks in the comments here. So, as always, if I didn't get to a question, or if you posted it somewhere and I missed it, just post it again on this video. And yeah, thanks for watching, you guys. I'm almost up to, I'm like 40 away from 900, and then I'll be 100 away from 1,000, which is super, super cool. To the people that have, been watching me, thank you so much. Thanks for letting me take some time off. After my trip, I came back, and I was sick for a little bit, and after that, like I said, I've kind of just been, going to work, puttering around, and enjoying the summer. Obviously, since the camera broke, it's been a little discouraging that I, just have my phone. So there was that, but I'm done being in the dumps about it, and when the time is right, I will look into probably upgrading to a better camera. I think it's time. I've had that, like I said, I've had that camera now for a couple years now. But I would like, just something new, and possibly something that films in 4K. So yeah, we can get the video quality better. So yeah, till next time, peace, positive people, and yeah, later.